Hey two, welcome back to another video. Now this video is probably going to be quicker than usual just because I don't have that much to talk about, but I do want to recap the things that we know now compared to the last time I made a video. So yeah, starting off, and also before I get into it, also I want to talk about who I think might be coming next. So starting off with Psylocke, she looks really good. Her character design looks really well. Her gameplay looks very fluent and it looks very tricky, quick, fast-paced, very annoying to deal with. So it's going to be very interesting to see how she plays in the game. With other characters, her team abilities with other characters, and also how fun she is. You know, she is a DPS, another DPS, so that's something to keep in mind. And then during her trailer, we did get a Moon Knight teaser, so that's another DPS I think that we're gonna have before the game comes out, or when the game comes out, I should say. We're kind of, you know, we're kind of in DPS purgatory. But both characters look. I mean, I can't say Moon Knight for sure because I only seen Psylocke, but I'm sure Moon Knight, he's probably gonna have a very I don't know, I'm really interested to see how their Moon Knight's gonna look, so that's very interesting. I thought Moon Knight was gonna be coming out around the same time with another Midnight Suns character, like a Blade, a Ghost Rider, a character like that, but you know, him coming around the same time as Psylocke, well, I guess like it doesn't really matter the order because the game's not coming out until December, so it's not like, I mean, unless we have another open beta, I don't know, maybe. But I don't think the order really matters. But that is another DPS, I believe. I don't have confirmation that he's gonna be a DPS, but it's Moon Knight, so he has to be a DPS, right? I feel like it makes the most sense. It might be a curveball. You know, the character that gets announced next, it might not even be Moon Knight. It might just be like, see, Moon Knight's here, you know, and then we get his trailer after the next character. I don't know. It could be a curveball, but I'm going to assume that Moon Knight is gonna be the next character that we actually see. A teaser for, gameplay for. Who is coming out next? That's like my genuine question, because so far, I mean, of course, if you don't count Thor and Jeff, that was the tank strategist. I think the tank and strategist roles are still under the DPS and the amount of characters they have in those roles. So DPS, I mean not DPS, tank and strategist, they still need some characters to kind of catch up to DPS, but Psylocke and Moon Knight are gonna be fun probably, so I'm not really mad at them announcing them before we get any other tanks and strategists, because I think they want to focus on characters before roles, if that makes sense. Like, they want to hype the game up with the characters more so than saying, see, all of our roles have even characters in them. I think they're kind of just focusing on the actual character themselves and worrying about the roles and stuff later. So if you don't count Jeff and Thor, or if you want to count them, we have a tank, not tank DPS, tank strategist, and then after that, we got Captain America and Winter Soldier, which Winter Soldier is a DPS, and then we got Captain America as a Vanguard or tank, whatever you want to call it. So now we're with Psylocke and Moon Knight, which are two DPSs. So who could be next? If I had to assume, because this Moon Knight and Psylocke thing kind of threw me off guard because I don't really see them being like a pair. Now, if you don't want to know who's been leaked for the past 6 months, or it might have been longer than that actually, now I'm thinking about it. But if you don't care, just hear me out. I think we might get Cloak and Dagger next. I think Cloak and Dagger actually pairs with Moon Knight really well. So I think just because they're strategists, both of them are strategists, I think that's so unique. I'm really interested in Cloak and Dagger, honestly. Like, I'm actually I really want to see Cloak and how they play in the game. I'm really intrigued in that character. Well, those characters. But Moon Knight, I think Moon Knight, and yeah, I think that fits perfectly well. I think that, like, it's around October. Well, I'm making this video before October. Actually, September. It's about to be October tomorrow. So it's around Halloween time. I think, not to say Moon Knight and Cloak and Dagger are scary characters by any means, but they're kind of like dark in the shadows kind of characters. So I would like to see them with Moon Knight. I would like to see their teaser in the Moon Knight trailer, or them be in the same trailer. They both get teased in the same trailer. I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that's who I think is going to be next. But if I had to throw a curveball in there, I don't know. We get Human Torch or something. I don't know. I genuinely think Cloak and Dagger are next. That's what I think. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I think after Moon Knight, we will get Cloak and Dagger, or at least a tease of them. Somehow, I feel like Cloak and Dagger are gonna be next to Moon Knight. Somehow, I don't know. I don't know how, but I feel like it has to happen. But let me know what you guys think is gonna be the next character. I'm really locked down on Cloak and Dagger. I think Cloak and Dagger are gonna be next. I haven't looked at any other, videos of people talking about characters, so that might be a character that's already been leaked or announced that are gonna be after Moon Knight. But I'm sticking with Cloak and Dagger for sure. And let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is gonna be the next character after Moon Knight or Psylocke? It might not even be Moon Knight that's after Psylocke. We don't know. Or who do you think is gonna be the role? Like, what do you think the role is gonna be? Or how do you think they're gonna balance out the roles before the game comes out, if they are gonna balance them out? I don't know. Who knows? They might change Rocket Raccoon to a DPS. I don't know. They might swap roles out. I don't know. But I'm just throwing stuff out there. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace.